I've done lots of videos, I suppose, in the past, and it always pops up when I do any welding whatsoever. Well, what helmet do you use, mate? Currently, I'm using a promax650. This is my second promax650. I physically wore the other one out. What's the pros and cons of a promax650, Craig? I'm glad you asked. I am glad you asked. Let's run through the pros and cons of a promax650. First is the fucking price. That helmet there with that fucking massive... Okay, we'll use the phone case again. It's got the viewing area almost the size of an iPhone Pro Max, right? That helmet there, under $300. It's above $250, but it's under $300. It's a recommended retail price. If you're paying more than that, you're getting ripped off. And guess what that means? You can claim all of that off on your tax without having to fucking depreciate it over a couple of years. Anyway, back to the pros. Inner and outer screens, because it's got a wee little screen on that one and you've got a wee little screen on that one. Cheap as fuck. You probably pick up fucking 5 of them for under $50. Whereas we all know you won't get much change out of $100 for 5 fucking speed glass ones, will you? Let's have a look through the running of it. So you got shade 9 to 13 on one button. Next one down is shade 4 to 8. And the next one down you can set your grind mode at 3. Now this is awesome for me because I gouge on 11 and I weld on 7. Oh, you're using fucking not enough there. You need to gouge on a 13 and you need to weld on a fucking 12. No, I don't. I'm lucky enough, mate, that I weld at arm's length. And I worked out that by using speedy glasses, that when you pay for a lot of lenses, because you get all the spatter on them, that you probably need to do something about it. So get your eyes checked. If you have to be 8 inches away from your weld when you're welding, go and get your eyes checked. It'll save you a fucking fortune. That screen there is probably, well, I'm going to say 6 months old. And I got one bit of welding spatter on it just there, right? And that was only because I was welding underneath a truck trailer yesterday. And it was physically, I had to fucking use that to catch a spark. Shit me off to tears, but anyway, that's what it is. Cons. This adjustment screw broke when I was out in the field. I didn't expect it to. It just kind of twisted off. Tech screw fixed it, but that's probably the only con that I have is on the tilt adjustment. It's either too tight or too soft. It's got really good anchors, so you can get it to the position you want, and it really anchors there. Anyone, speed glass people, will remember... You know, you always had to use your chest as a buffer and the helmet would keep on falling down. But this one here, good position uphold, good position downhold. Does it pass the nod test? You bet it. Does it pass the leaning forward test? Sure does. Now, this is not a con, but it is an issue. And I have actually spoken to Weldclass about this. Oh, hang on, let's go back. This head strap, this fucking superior. This is by far the best head strap I've ever used on a fucking helmet. Just beautiful being able to adjust it. And this part here actually clamps on like underneath the back of your scone. I don't know whether you can see it there. It's kind of underneath the back, more on your neck, and it is fucking beautiful. So the helmet doesn't feel like it's sitting on your head and you're just kind of trying to clamp along here. It's clamping from here and from the bottom of your neck up, and you don't need to screw the fuck out of it. But on the headband itself, it comes with this little rubber girdle around it. It's like rubber bonded onto the plastic. Let's get in close. But see there? See how it's kind of... if you know what I mean? And eventually that's going to debond, and it's sticky, rubbery shit, right? And that used to go right around that part. And it's just not. And it just goes yuck. Now, that's only cosmetic. That does not affect at all the operation of the helmet, its clamping ability onto your melon or anything like that. It is 100% cosmetic. I wear a hood all the time, so it's not as if that stuff's getting caught up in my hair. But I imagine them home welders who have one, this is why I have contacted Weldclass in regards to it, them home welders who aren't wearing a hood may run into issues because that slimy rubber is going to get into their hair. And before you worry about it, this is not a paid advertisement or something. I'm just showing you what I use, okay? Just happens to be that brand of helmet. And don't think for a second that I'm anti-speed glass. There's my old shed helmet. I've got my stack hat, like safety helmet ad flow there. And I'm sure I have a collection at home of possibly another 3 or 4 that I have physically worn out. So there you go. I hope that helped you. I hope that's answered questions on them. The disposables are cheap. The purchase price is good. There are lower classes than that. I've tried one. It worked, but didn't quite work for gouging. I know that might sound stupid. It wasn't quite up there for gouging, and the viewing area was a lot smaller. So I'd go the 650. They're under $300. Anyway, with that, hashtag call your mates, see a professional, have a heart, spread the shit around.